So in today's video, I'll be discussing the potential mock trade that sends Terrence Ross to the New York Knicks on draft night. And leaked sources say that the Knicks are actually involved in trade talks for Magic guard Terrence Ross. And New York would also like to move up in the draft to potentially select someone like Chris Duarte. And before I get into the video, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And also hit that notification bell button not to miss out on more awesome New York Knicks content like this. And now with that all being said, let's get into the video. So last season for Orlando, Terrence Ross averaged about 16 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal per game, on shooting about 34% from 3-point range, 41% from the field, and 87% from the free throw line. And at 6'6", Ross mainly plays the shooting guard position but could play the small forward as well. And at 30 years old, Ross would be a very good veteran player for the New York Knicks to add in terms of shot creation and shooting abilities. And he's also a solid defender as well. So with that all being said, let's get into the mock trade that sends T. Ross to New York. So in this mock trade, the New York Knicks would receive Terrence Ross as the Orlando Magic would receive Kevin Knox and the 32nd pick. So with this trade, the New York Knicks would get their veteran shooting guard replacement for Reggie Bullock or Alec Burks in Terrence Ross. Especially because Burks and Bullock are both free agents this offseason and could go elsewhere. And for the Orlando Magic, this trade does make sense because they get a young player in Kevin Knox who's only 21 years old, and they also get draft capital with the 32nd pick, which is technically a first round pick, especially with this type of a deep draft. And this trade would allow the New York Knicks to keep both of their first round picks this year in 19 and 21, and this would allow them to still be able to try to trade up in this year's draft lottery. And recent reports say that the New York Knicks have discussed trades with teams like the Indiana Pacers at pick number 13, the Charlotte Hornets at pick number 11, and the Washington Wizards at pick number 15. But sources say that the New York Knicks have been talking to Indiana Pacers out of those three teams the most, and the Pacers are willing to trade their 13th pick either to trade down or out of the draft. And with that 13th pick, New York is targeting someone like Davion Mitchell or Chris Duarte. So with that all being said, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of these Terrence Ross to the New York Knicks reports, and would you consider making this type of trade for Terrence Ross? And T. Ross will be earning about $24 million for the next 2 seasons, which is definitely a very reasonable contract for a two-way player like T. Ross. So if you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more New York Knicks updates like these, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And it's been KNYT here, and I'm out. Peace.